Welcome back to our channel, and thank you all for tuning in and thank you all for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and together we shall work with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality. The Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo respected faction led by Chidi Ibe has condemned the legal monitoring team set up by the Fulani Janjaweed slave faction led by Professor George Obiozor to monitor the trial of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. According to Chidi Ibe, he described it as an illegal and contrary to the constitution of Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo, which stipulated that such decisions must pass through the IMOB and General Assembly. The Fulani slave leader of Ohanaeze, Professor George Obiozor's faction, has set up a legal team to monitor the proceedings of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the Federal High Court, Abuja. In a statement signed by the Secretary General of Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo Worldwide, Chidi Ibe faction, Mazi Okechukwu Isuguzoro, Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo Worldwide accused Professor Obiozor Group of working with the agents of the Fulani Nigerian government, and their plan is to infiltrate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team to achieve selfish ends. You know, the Fulani Nigerian government have intensively been reaching out to Igbo leaders and bribing them to support the Fulani Nigerian government plans on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so as to deceive the whole world. The terrorist Nigerian Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, a quota system law graduate, said that the Fulani Nigerian government did not know that extraordinary redemption of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya is a serious crime against humanity. You see why? When you put quota system and let my people go law graduates to be at the helm of affairs of the Justice Ministry, this is the kind of law you expect in a zoo. That is it. And Professor George Obiozor's faction of Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo are now a willing tool. They have been exposed by the Chidi Ibe's faction. They have been exposed. According to Mazi Okechukwu Isuguzoro, the Secretary General of Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo Worldwide, Chidi Ibe's faction, he warned George Obiozor faction to respect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's fundamental human rights and allow his legal team to work independently without a monitoring team which may be used to mar his trial. Ndị Igbo are amazed at how some desperate and shameless Igbo leaders could descend so low that they are being used as political jobbers and shenanigans against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without constitutional approval of IMOB and the General Assembly of Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo. According to Mazi Okechukwu Isuguzoro, he said that Ohanaeze Constitution did not permit anyone to set up any legal team without the authorization of IMOB members and the approval of the General Assembly as stipulated in Article 20 and 21. My brothers and my sisters, you can now see why the Fulani Janjaweed, the Fulani Miyetti Allah terrorists, had to install Professor George Obiozor, because himself and the Serikin Fulani of Imo State Hope Uzodinma, they are working hand in hand to ensure that the Biafran dream is being killed, that Biafrans won't realize their dream. But they lie. They lie. They lie. According to Mazi Okechukwu Isiguzoro, he said that the office of the Attorney General of the Federation and the Ministry or Minister of Justice should know that based on Ohaneze Ndigbo's constitution, it's the fundamental liberty of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to choose his legal team, as any attempt to drag Igbo leadership to give it an ethnic backup to justify a premeditated penalty for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would be dead on arrival. That is what the Fulani is looking for. They are looking for efulefus and saboteurs. They are looking for their slave, so as to deceive the whole world and drag the Igbo leadership in order to give whatever premeditated penalty that they want to give on our leader an ethnic backup. But they have failed. They have failed because if they do something contrarily, then the zoo will be on fire. The zoo will be on fire. It will be in serious fire. You know, this is one of the evidence of Ohaneze Ndigbo-led faction by Chidi Ibe. They said earlier warning about the hastily but crafty package of moles to infiltrate the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for sinister motive. So they want to use the efulefus and saboteurs that they assembled together, that was assembled together by George Obiozo and Hope Uzodinma, in order to infiltrate the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for their sinister move. Because as it's obvious that there is synergy between the presidency and some anti-Igbo group to ensure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu get an unfair trial and heavy penalty. That's what they are doing. The Ohaneze faction led by Chidi Ibe said further, and they call on the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, terrorist Abubakar Malami, to stop the illegal setup of legal monetary team for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial, and warned that the IPOB leader must be given a fair trial. You know, after they have failed to destroy evidence at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer's house, when they invaded it, when they invaded the home of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, where they killed his PA because he refused to show them where those evidence were. Now they want to use Ohaneze Ndigbo to infiltrate the legal team and give the Fulani the opportunity to know where those evidence are. But they have failed, because the Fulani Janjaweed must be put to shame. The federal government, led by Fulani terrorists, they must all be put to shame. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.